Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my Primark top tips and hacks. I'm going to give you guys my top tips and hacks for shopping in Primark. Everyone always says to me, how do you find such decent stuff in Primark? I can never find anything. And I'm like, I just do what I do, but I've thought about it and maybe everyone doesn't know the way to shop in Primark. So I thought I'd make a video about it to help people out that get overwhelmed or confused in Primark and give you my top tips and hacks. So if you want to see my top tips and hacks on how to shop in Primark, then keep watching. Tip number 1, go when it's quiet. Go in the weekdays if you can, it's always going to be quieter, but even better, go first thing in the morning or last thing in the evening. You can actually look on Google at Primark's busiest times. I'm actually going to look at my local Primark now and see what the busiest time is. Let's have a look. Primark Bath. I always go around 5:30 to 6 p.m. mainly because that's when Jordan gets home. Well, Jordan gets home around 5 to 6, and if I'm going to Primark I say come home at 5 because I need to leave at 5 to be there for 6. So Sunday isn't no good. So say on a Monday. Monday looks like a really good day to go. Monday is the quietest day, so a Monday evening would be so quiet. So it opens on a Monday at 9 a.m. and you can see on Google how busy it is. So the lower the bar, the more quiet it is. So you can see at 9 in the morning, will it focus? You can see at 9 in the morning and at 6 p.m, so 5 to 6, so 9 to 10, 5 to 6. Well, actually it shuts at 7, doesn't it? So 5 to 7, I'd say from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m, it's much quieter. So if you can, go at those times because it's so much easier to shop and look around when it's quieter and it's not so busy, because it gets so busy in Primark and sometimes it is really hard to look around. So that is my top tip, go when it's quiet. Tip number 2, go with a fellow Primark fan. Do not take your children to Primark. Oh my goodness, no, don't do it. It's a recipe for disaster. Maybe don't even take your husband to Primark or your boyfriend. It's probably not the best idea. I've taken Jordan before. We went to Primark in London, in Oxford Street, and he literally walked in and he was like, I'm not doing this, it's packed, I can't cope with it, no way, I'm not standing here. So he literally just turned around and walked out. So I was in there on my own, he's waiting outside, he was obviously stressed out, so I couldn't really concentrate on shopping. So I go on my own with my fellow Primark fan friend Claire. We go together, we go in the evenings when she's got a day off, so on any night in the week. So much easier to go with a fellow Primark fan because number 1, you don't get any moaning. Number 2, you haven't got to deal with children. Children and shopping do not mix. I never take my kids shopping, or very rarely, because it's just a recipe for disaster, as I've previously said. And going with a fellow Primark fan, they can also be more eyes. They can pick out stuff to show you. Be like, oh, have you thought about this? Oh, have you seen that? That kind of thing. Because my friend Claire's always like, oh Lucy, you'll like this. And I'm always like, oh Claire, this will suit you. So yeah, that helps as well because you've got double the eyes in the shop. Number 3 is always check their social media. So check Primark's Instagram mainly. I don't even know if they have a Facebook. They must have a Facebook, but I never go on it. Check their Instagram, see what they've got, see what you like, because that'll give you an idea of what's in store. Obviously, it depends on each store. So there's a massive store in Bristol where it has everything, but I can't really get to Bristol that often. So I mainly go to Bath, which is a smaller one. I love the Bath Primark, and it doesn't have every single thing in, but it will have all the popular stuff. So check the social media, get an idea of what you want. If it's something that you really want, then obviously go to a bigger Primark store because they're more likely to have it, whereas a smaller one won't have everything. Number 4, when you go into Primark, go around a certain way. Don't just walk in and scramble and go to different areas of what you like. I always go around in a certain direction so I don't miss anything. So I go in the door, I always go left and I look around the left hand section, then I go over to the other side and look around there, and I just make sure I'm very conscious of not missing out any sections. Sometimes I go with people and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go look over there. I'm like, no, it gives me anxiety. I'm like, don't go over there, you're ruining the routine. Do not ruin my Primark routine. I have to look around in a certain way, so I make sure I don't miss anything out. So make sure you go in a certain way, be mindful of where you're looking so you don't miss anything out, because it's so easy to walk in there and just head over to something that you see, and then you'll miss out everything over here because you won't really go back. So don't do that. Do not do that. Be a good Primark shopper and don't miss out any sections. Number 5, always ask friends what they've got in Primark. If you see friends often, or mum, sister, other Primark fans, they might show you some things that they've got, and you can then have another idea of what kind of thing you're looking for in Primark. It's always good to go in with an idea of, oh, I want some jumpers, shoes, that kind of thing. So always ask your friends and family what they've picked up in Primark lately, so you can have an idea of what they've got in store at the moment. Tip number 6, watch Primark hauls. Obviously, that will also give you another idea of what is in store at the moment. Show you price range, show you what kind of trends they've got in at the moment. So watching Primark hauls is a very good one. Make sure they're relevant to when you're going, obviously. So if you're going in October, watch an autumn winter Primark haul, or an October Primark haul, that kind of thing. Pretty simple really, but you know what I mean. Tip number 7, only buy stuff you're going to wear. It's so easy to go into Primark and be like, oh look, a jumper £8, oh look, a jumper in another colour, I'm going to put that in my basket too. It will add up. It really will, and we've all been there when we've just chucked everything in our basket and we got to the till and it's like a crazy amount and you're just like, that escalated quickly. What do I do now? So I am so mindful now when I go in Primark. If I see a jumper I like, I'm not going to get it in every colour. I'll get it in the one colour that I'm going to wear. There we go. And that is so much better than buying it in every colour and getting a shock at the till, isn't it really? Don't get that shock at the till in Primark, honestly. It's just like not a nice feeling. So don't just chuck everything in your basket. I know that in the past, I'm probably still now, we do that thing before we go to the till in Primark and just root through our baskets and make sure that we actually want what we're going to buy. You can also do it at the till. You can also say, oh sorry, actually I don't want that. And don't like be afraid to do that, just say it. Because you just need to be mindful of how much you're spending in there, because yes, it is really cheap, but cheap things can add up quickly to an expensive amount. So just be mindful of how much you're spending. Tip number 8, if you are really set on what you want to get and you have a terrible memory like myself, my memory is just ridiculous since I've had children, write a list on your phone. I always write lists on the notes section on my phone. So say if I want to go to Primark and I want dry shampoo, I want a beauty blender, and I want moisturiser, I'll write that on my phone so I won't forget it when I go in, because it's so easy to go in and just be like overtaken by everything and you forget what you're looking for. So write a list if you have a terrible memory like myself so you don't forget. Tip number 9, don't miss out on the beauty section. I love Primark beauty stuff. I love their moisturisers, I love their makeup, I love their hair accessories, I love their earrings, I love everything like that. So don't miss out on that section. I know it can be quite a lot to look through, but it's enjoyable for a shopper like me. I love it. So yeah, don't miss out on that section. They have some great bargains in that section and you will get some stuff that you like because they do so much stuff. They even do fake tan. They do a really good fake tan as well. So do not miss out on that section. Tip number 10, go to the men's section. Have a look in the men's section. Number 1 reason, my husband, like, he always says, oh, don't get me stuff from Primark. Does anyone else's husband say that? But he does like it, really. He does like the stuff from there, and I like the stuff from there. It's really nice. It's really on trend for men. So go and look in the men's section if your partner needs clothes. My partner doesn't really get clothes that often. He's one of those people that like gets a few t-shirts and wears them, which is cool. That suits me. So yeah, look in the men's section. But for an even more important reason to look in the men's section, you can customise the men's clothes to be ladies' clothes. So their hoodies, for one, you can cut crop hoodies, you can cut their t-shirts to crop t-shirts, or you can wear it as a t-shirt if you don't want to crop it, you know what I mean. But yeah, do not miss out the men's section because they do have some really nice stuff in there that you can customise to be women's. I have got a video all about customising clothes. I will leave that down below of how to customise like a men's t-shirt into a lady's like crop t-shirt. Or you could leave it as not cropped, it still look nice with leggings. Winter is coming up, I'm probably not going to be able to crop everything. I need to remind myself of that. Don't crop everything because you're not going to have any clothes left. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post loads of videos as often as I can, a minimum of 3 times a week. I'd love to have you on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.